I think to expect an August 26th election is it's not going to happen. There's just not enough time to do it properly. And I mean, when the election board says that certain things should have already been happening, the absentee ballots going out, overseas and military ballots already being mailed, and that's supposed to be happening right now as we stand here today, I mean, you're already disenfranchising people. And that's not right. We can't have the integrity of the election questioned.
The charter, it sounds like, says, have the election within 90 days, or the next election within 90 days, but if there's not, do it in 60 days. So, I mean, folks are saying they're just trying to follow the charter.
The charter does say that, but if you continue reading on the ordinance that put that into place, it says that if a lawful election can't happen in 60 days, then you go with the next scheduled election.
Gotcha. Which would be November.
Correct, correct.
Are you concerned that this will hurt you in 2026, the next time you're up for election?
No, not at all. I was put here to do a job that I need to do right now, not to do a job and hinge my hopes on what can happen in the future. If I, make every decision based off of what I think people may do in the future, well, now I'm moving based off of feelings and emotions, and that's not how I've set out to govern. The entire time I've been here, I make my decisions based off principle and based off the facts that I've had. When we first had this vote, it was unanimous. August 26th, let's do it. However, as more information was learned, well, now you've got to kind of back up and look at the whole scope of the things, and it's not something that a voter should be, planning for. So save your money. Buying yard signs and all that stuff. August 26th.
Is this recall election worth it? Is it worth it?
I think any petition that the voters go through to set up, absolutely, it's worth it. Whatever the petition is, whether it's a recall, whether it's for a variety of things, absolutely. The voters did their job, and now we've got to do ours as legislators, as those that uphold the Constitution and the law. We have to do our job. I don't expect the voters to understand all the minutia of how much time the election boards. And hell, I didn't even really know until I listened to the election boards, because I'm not, I don't do that. But once you know better, you should act accordingly and you should do better.
In that lawsuit with the citizens who are suing, they said that they specifically want the election boards to just take their signatures and have this election happen. They say that you all shouldn't have even been involved. Do you feel that's true, or do you agree with that?
I think that's something that could have been discussed months ago. But as we stand here today, that's not the process as we know it. And if the election board's telling us they can't do it, why are we moving forward?
I just want to circle back to the first question that you were asked about, potential rift between you and Deron McGee. You said that you're pretty straightforward and you like to do things the right way, but you kind of also implied that the way that Mr. McGee had gone about it was maybe inappropriate, not ethically sound in your original comment. I mean, that sounds like a clear rift, not just a difference of opinion.
Well, I think when you're in a position of not only leadership, but you're the chair and you're the leaders of those leaders, that you have the opportunity and you have the responsibility to go out and seek information before you put anything before a body. And I think that, like I said, the 10 weeks that was needed for the election board, that's been known. So to proceed down a path that you should know that is not feasible, I think that that's irresponsible. So it's not, like I said, it's not a rift. It's just a matter of stating how, either you're going to move on principle and you're going to state facts, even if it's not popular, or you're going to, kind of just check the temperature and which way the wind is blowing and go that way. I don't tend to do things like that. I try not to.
Thanks, Megan.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the time.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
How's the right arm doing?
All right, let's go downstairs.
We are going to take a quick break, but that was coming in from the Jackson County area. You just heard from legislators there. Chairman McGee just released a statement to KCTV5 saying, "Today we stood up for fairness, transparency, and the right of voters to decide. If you happen to join us just a tad bit late, the Jackson County Legislature voted decisively to override 3 vetoes from the county executive, Frank White Jr. Those vetoes that would have blocked critical reforms, denied relief to seniors, and even prevented voters from having their say. We'll continue to keep you all posted on that. KCTV5 Samantha Boring, investigative reporter, I should say, she is following that story throughout the day today. And as new updates come in, as we continue to hear from officials, we'll be sure to let you all know. For right now, we are going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll continue our KC Proud segment.